The win could be, girl, I got out of bed today. Hey, if you've been there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I want to make sure that I provide you guys with all the tools that may help you take what you need and leave what you don't want. Yerba buena is peppermint, manzanilla is chamomile. Yeah, I will let you guys know that I'm going to be creating a private Facebook group for you guys. All right, let's do this. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new around here. If you're new around here, hi, hello. My name is Raquel, and I'm starting 75 Hard on August 1st. But this time, we're doing it together. I'm inviting you to join our challenge because we are not doing it alone. We're doing it together. Ooh. Whether you choose 75 hard, 75 soft, 75 light, or just 75 committed, this is just about you showing up for yourself for 75 days. Just not by yourself. We're gonna do it together. I'm gonna walk you through what the challenge is to make it work for your lifestyle, how to prepare, what to expect, and how we are building this incredible community together. So here's what 75 hard includes. You probably already know, but let me tell you. 1, you have to drink a gallon of water a day. 2, take a daily progress picture. 3, do 2 45-minute workouts, but 1 has to be outside. And there has to be a gap in between 3 hours of each workout. Follow a diet of your choice, but no cheat meals. You need to read 10 pages of like a non-fictional, wait, hold on, that's my fun stuff. 10 pages of a non-fictional book. So not majority of those over there, it's kind of like more over there. That's my non-fictional. That's like all my business, personal development, but so are those 2 rows at the top too. I need to organize the books, but let's just get back to the video. Here's the thing. You have to do it for 75 days straight with no compromises. Now, I also want to say if that feels like that's a lot for you, because I know it may be, because it was a lot for me. You guys may know me, or you may have found my channel by I failed 75 hard on day 70. I don't know what happened, but I fell asleep. You guys, I only had 5 more pages to read. 5 on day 70. Like, I was literally at the finish line, you guys. But guess what? The most beautifulest thing happened, that I found myself. Since failing that 75 hard journey, so many beautiful things have happened. And I just hope that while you are taking on this committed heart challenge, I hope that you really understand that this is really about you. It's not about what they're gonna say. It's about how you could actually watch yourself become the best version of yourself. And there's gonna be some hard days. I'm gonna let you all know, because I have already failed that multiple times. But technically, I really don't think I failed. I did, but I didn't, because I found myself again. And I think that that is like the biggest prize ever, for you to be able to just reconnect with who you were before. Maybe who you were before you became a mom, before you became a wife, before you became a caretaker. Maybe you've been taking care of one of your loved ones. Maybe you had to go back and work full time. I know that there's something here for everybody. With that said, you can always do a different version. You can do 75 soft. And if you're wondering what, I'm gonna put a couple of like images up here for you guys to just see. I created these for you guys, but it doesn't mean that you actually have to go based on with what I'm telling you. I'm just sharing like different little ideas. And the beautiful thing about this, you guys, is that we have 75 hard, 75 soft, 75 light, and then 75 day committed. This is where you actually just create your own thing. Maybe there's something that you have been struggling with, like that one thing. For me, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I have struggled with nutrition. I had struggled with nutrition because in the last 6 days, I've already lost almost 8 pounds and I feel amazing. And I'm going to be sharing all that with you guys. Whatever you are going through, you are growing through. And maybe this challenge really helps you get to that next level where you start really thinking like, wow, I did that. And that's what I love about it. I went back to a couple of my old videos. And by the way, you guys, during the 75 hard challenge, I'm going to be creating a playlist. I've already have, I believe, 2 playlists that you can go back and watch the old version of me, because let me tell you guys something. Since failing 75 hard, I think I've already had like 3 layers of just junk come off me. And what I mean by that is like, I am definitely not the same person I was even a month ago. And that's the beautiful thing about this challenge. And the reason why I wanted to do this with all of you guys is because in that video of 75 hard that I failed, like I almost completed it, so many of you guys are like, you inspired me to start. I'm starting tomorrow. I want to do this. I need to do it again. Just yesterday, you guys, a girl messaged me. She says, I have failed 75 hard 2 times already and I just throw in the towel. Thank you for creating this community because now I feel like I'm not doing it by myself. And here's another thing I want to share with you guys. I want to make sure that I provide you guys with all the tools that may help you take what you need and leave what you don't want. I will let you guys know that I'm going to be creating a private Facebook group for you guys where we can all upload our photos. We can upload like maybe our meals. We can give each other meal ideas. I also think that we can also post like, hey, I'm going to post in there. I'm going to post my walk. I'm going to post that I got my steps in. I'm going to post that I did my one thing today because there's something here for everybody. What I realized about doing 75 hard by myself was that sometimes you may be wanting to really work hard on yourself. You're really trying to make a change in your life. And sometimes the situations, the circumstances, our environments, one way or another, we are in these like, I don't know, it's kind of like you want to move, it's kind of like you want to work on yourself, but then something pulls you back down. That's why I wanted to make this community. I wanted to make this community for if someone in London is getting her workout when we're sleeping, she can go into our Facebook group. She can go onto the channel because by the way, the main hub, the locker room girl is going to be on Facebook, but the main hub, like where the classroom's gonna be at, it's really going to be here on the YouTube channel. So I am so excited. But back to the whole thing that someone from London could be working out and maybe feeling like, you know what, I don't think this is for me. I don't think I'm good enough. And I'm just picking London because I one day want to go to London. I'm just manifesting that. You know, she can be like, oh, and then maybe someone from like Oklahoma, North Carolina, Atlanta is like, hey girl, I just got off of my 9 to 5. I just got off the ER floor and I just got my steps in, and then boom, now all of a sudden the girl from Atlanta inspired the girl from London. Do you see how that works?
Are you getting what I'm putting down? You get that? Okay, let's keep going.
So I wanted to create this especially for you, babe, because I don't ever want anyone to feel like they're by themselves, because I have felt that so many times. I was actually doing a workout when God put this in my mind, like start a challenge and have everybody join and help the women around the world. And I'm just being obedient. So I'm just so grateful for each and every single one of you guys. Also in the Facebook group, inside of the Facebook group, I want that to be a safe space. This is truly about women who are supporting each other with no thing attached to it, okay? The only attachment is love, support, encouragement, okay? Because that's what we're here for. There may be a day that you are higher than a kite, okay? Like meaning like high, like you girl, you feel good that day, right? We're gonna need you. We're gonna need you in the comment section. We need that energy because you may be helping another girl that probably was up all night with her baby and she's probably just trying to push that stroller to be able to get her one thing in for the day. So I really just want this to be a space where we all love on each other, okay? All right, let me get back to my little notes that I have in front of me, girl, because if you know me, you know me, girl. I have to keep up with her, okay? Okay, so what to expect? Let's talk about that. This journey will definitely challenge you, but it also changes you. Dear diary, this was me at the beach with my baby boy. I had already lost about 12 to 15 pounds here, but still I was nervous. That one piece that I barely fit into, and when I tell you I squeezed into that thing, and then I threw an oversized t-shirt that way nobody can see me. And even though I showed up, part of me wanted to hide. What I didn't even know was that a year later, I would be standing in a complete different version of myself. This journey has not been perfect. It's been so messy, emotionally eye-opening. It's taken trial and error, stopping and starting, breaking promises to myself, and learning how to forgive myself for it. I think the most painful part wasn't when others let me down. It was realizing how many times I I let myself down. But even in that, I've grown. When I started 75 Hard, everything shifted. It wasn't about weight loss anymore. It was about healing. It was keeping my word to myself, finally showing up for the version of me that's been waiting on the other side for such a long time. Like the version of me that was standing on the other side just saying, come on girl, I got you. Tag me in. Since then, so much has changed. I've peeled back layers of guilt, shame, and old stories that no longer serve me, and I let them go. I've made peace with the fact that negativity has no place in this season of my life. Now I feel free. Not perfect, but free. I feel peaceful, clear, and committed. And I'm not doing it alone this time. For so much of my life, I've had to figure it out on my own. But this time, I'm surrounded by something so beautiful. A community of women just like me. Strong, imperfect, powerful. Women who don't expect perfection. Women who are learning that life will life, but we can still rise. And that right there changes everything. Because with this kind of love, this kind of accountability, and this kind of sisterhood, there's no way we can fail. We're not just showing up for a challenge. We're showing up for ourselves. So with that said, let's get back into becoming her, the version we've always dreamed of. Some days you're gonna feel unstoppable, okay? You're gonna be like, girl, I can go for another workout. I'm telling you, it will happen. And other days, you're like, I don't think I can do this. I'm tired. But here's the truth. You're not doing this alone. We're gonna do check-ins, okay? And I love this because everyone's gonna be able to also like say like, hey, how was your week? We're also gonna do like a little introduction, like, okay, what's your name? Where are you calling from, girl? Do you have any hobbies? You may meet your best friend, besides me, because you're all my besties, okay? But you may even meet your best friend in the Facebook group. Will be like, oh my God, girl, like what? We can meet up for coffee or something like that, you know? So I really love that about us building this safe space and this community. I also want us to make sure that we're sharing our daily wins. The daily wins don't have to be, oh, I dropped 4 pounds, I dropped a pound. No, the daily win could be like, girl, I put my shoes on and we got out the door today. I put my shoes on and I got on the walking pad. The win could be, girl, I got out of bed today. Hey, if you've been there, you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? We're not gonna speak the D over our life anymore, but I totally know what it feels like to not be able to feel like I just want to feel good. I also want to let you guys know I will be sharing different types of recipes that have really been helping me. So make sure that you guys turn on your post notification. That way you never miss another upload and you never miss a little challenge. So there'll be like little daily challenges like, hey girl, write a letter to yourself. Maybe, I don't know, dance for 4 minutes in your kitchen. Maybe you're feeling down that day and then all of a sudden I drop a challenge and like, oh, I can do that, you know? So make sure you have that post notification turned on and make sure that you guys share this challenge with other people. Maybe you have other friends and family members that you're like, oh, okay, my sis has been talking about wanting to lose this weight. Let's do it together. But here's one thing I want to talk about really quick, a huge disclaimer. While you are maybe considering picking a workout buddy, here's the deal. Before you do that, please make sure that you make a commitment to yourself. And I'm going to tell you why. Because let's say that this is my friend Juanita. Juanita's like, yeah, girl, let's go. I'm in it. Say less, right? And then one day Juanita gets into, I don't know, she's just not having a good day, okay? And wait, should I be speaking that over my water that I'm gonna be drinking? Maybe not. Hold on. I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Hold on. Okay, we have two characters. We have Raquel and then we have Juanita. Juanita's like, you know what? Girl, I'm on it. I'm at your house, right? So you're excited. You and her are doing it. You do it one day, the second day, because here's what happens. When you start something, you're going to feel super excited. You're going to get the clothes out. It's like day 1 of school, okay? But what about on the days where it's like, you know, like the 4th day of school and you're already over, you're waiting for the weekend? You see what I'm saying? So make sure that when you are, if you are picking a workout buddy, that you understand that first you're going to make the commitment to you. Because if Juanita doesn't show up for the workout, what are you gonna do, babe? And why am I saying this? Because I want to make sure I'm setting everyone up for success. Sometimes we pick accountability partners that are not aligned with the same goals that we have. So when you say what you're wanting to do for yourself, and you know, another thing, okay, so she's going there. my mind. She's telling me. So I highly encourage you to write yourself a letter before starting the challenge, okay? I wish I would have done this because it would have been so beautiful for me to have opened this letter up on day 70 when I thought I failed. If I would have wrote myself truly how I felt when I got started, I was all over the place. I mean, I've improved. Okay, I have improved, but if you see that video of me from then to today, there's a huge amount of change, okay? And I'm not only talking about the physical, I'm talking about the emotional, confident. I found purpose. I started to nurture my inner child. I found out so much stuff has happened. Go back to the videos and watch it, girl, because we ain't gonna have a meltdown here, honey. And no, but with that said, I wish I would have wrote a letter to myself. I wish I would have really put like, hey, this is what I want to get from this challenge. This is how I'm truly feeling right now. And this is really where I want to take my life, you know? And it's kind of like where you, I'm sorry, I hit the table. It's kind of like where you really sit down with yourself and you express how have you been feeling, okay? When the challenge is done, you open that letter to yourself and you're like, wow, you will thank me later. Also, take the picture. Take the picture regardless of whatever challenge you pick, because photos say so much more than the scale. If you can get like a scale where it shows you like what your weight is, also like your BMI, your body fat, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. This is just data that is good information for you. When I started my journey, you guys, my body was over 50% of body fat. Right now, I'll put it here on the screen. The other day that I weighed in, I think it's like at 38 or 37. That's a huge change. If I only focus on the outer appearance, what about the inside? That's the most important thing, because we are wanting to age gracefully. We're also wanting to make sure that we take care of ourselves. So this is just data. That was me gaining a lot of weight and feeling miserable because my legs hurt. I couldn't sleep. I was constipated. I had insomnia. Am I sharing too much? Okay, let's just move on. Anyways, I get so passionate, huh? I get so passionate. Okay, you may be like me that you work a full-time job. If you do, leave me a comment down below. Say, girl, I'm with you. Okay, because you may have little ones like I do too. I have a little one that's going into first grade. You may be caring for loved ones. You may have teens like me where you're dropping off, picking up. You're doing like all the mom things. And that's why I want you to imagine if you were starting right now, how would you implement whatever plan that you picked into your daily routine? Now, this is a section where we set ourselves up for success, okay? Maybe you could get up in the morning and do like your 6 a.m. walk. I'm not saying that you have to do that, because some people like 6 a.m. what? Some people up at 4. Pick whatever works for you. But take a moment right now and think about your daily activities. How will you plan out your day and set yourself up for your appointment? Now, this isn't an appointment with the doctors. This is not an appointment with other people. This is an appointment with yourself. So right now, where you're at in your day, ask yourself, and this may be like a little bit of like homework for you, because sometimes we don't even have that time, or we forget to think like, well, when do I really have time for myself? Maybe you may have to do a nighttime walk. For me personally, what really helped me get my outdoor evening walk in, especially because it's very good for, I heard, like cortisol levels. I'm not a doctor, so don't quote me on that, but I will let you guys know that outdoor walks or digestional walks are so good. That's actually where I got the majority of my outdoor walk-ins, because if I would eat, I didn't want to go sit back down, or I didn't want to go lay down. So I would literally eat and then go on my digestional walk. And I would maybe sip on some hot tea if it's in the night. Peppermint tea is really good for calming like the body, and like yerba buena and manzanilla. Like yerba buena is peppermint, manzanilla is chamomile. Yeah, my first language is Spanish, by the way. Anyways, so yeah, so that is really, really good for you. So think about it. When am I going to do my outdoor walk? I would honestly tell you, after doing 75 hard a good amount of times, the outdoor workout could creep up on you. So try to get it first thing in the morning if you can. Everyone's schedule is different. Another way you can get your steps in that are so easy. I mean, I think I cracked the code, baby. I got myself a walking pad, and I love my walking pad. I actually just got the table that goes with it. Well, I don't know if it goes with it, but it works with it. And now guess what I'm going to be doing? I am going to be doing my outdoor walk outside my porch, like right there. As long as it's outdoors and it's not like inside like the garage or whatever, it is considered an outdoor workout if you're doing the 75 hard, okay? So that walking pad has saved me multiple times. And I'd be watching a YouTube video, I would be texting back messages on my YouTube channel, I would get my steps in there. So I highly encourage you to set yourself up for success, because that outdoor walk could creep up on you, okay? Okay, so if you're doing any of the other challenges like 75 soft, 75 light, or 75 committed, whatever you choose, you can also split up your workout, like maybe 30 minutes here and then 15 minutes later. Maybe you can do like, no matter what, I'm gonna focus on cardio. So you may do like, 30 minutes of cardio and then 15 minutes of strength training. You could pick whatever works for you. Just make sure that you start letting the juices flow, setting yourself up for success. This is my goal. This is my plan. In the morning, I want to get up in the morning and get it over with. A couple of reasons why. One, there's something so relieving of first thing in the morning getting your walk in. A lot of times it's outside, it's very breezy, it's nice. And especially you guys, because we're starting this August 1st, for some of us, it's gonna be really hot. When you get up early and you just get it done, you are number one, ahead of the game. Number two, you're gonna get your steps in. If you are doing like a step count, recently you guys, I've been on this whole kick of like making sure I get 15,000 steps in every single day. There's a science behind walk. And if you really think about it, like my abuelita Lolo, who's from Spain, she would walk every single day in the morning and in the night after dinner con un café negro. She lived till she was 99 and she looked healthy, girl. Stay on track, girl. Stay on track. Woo! There she went again. Pretty much the key is make it realistic for yourself, okay? Make it work for you. Don't worry about what someone else on the internet's doing. If they're running, they're sprinting, let them do them and let us stay in our own lane. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Okay, here are 6 ways to set yourself up for success. Number 1, write it out. Sticky notes on the mirror, 75 hard checklist. So here's what I'm gonna be doing, and you guys will see it. I'm probably gonna do a B-roll, or it'll be in the first video, but let me show you. Okay, I have these sticky notes that am I in focus? Oh my God, watch me not even have been in focus this whole time. I bought these sticky notes at the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna be using a couple of these colors, and I'm actually gonna make our wall right here for us right over there. So every time we film, you guys are gonna see what day we're on, okay? So we're gonna do that. So set yourself up for success. You can do it on a planner. You can do it on your iPhone. Also, there is an app where Andy Forsalo, I don't know if I say his name right, but Andy, he has this app and it's pretty much just a checklist. I love it. Just having the app on my phone, it just reminds me like, girl, don't forget your task. But another thing you can do is you can just screenshot like the task and then use it like a screensaver, or you can create like a little vision board, like where do you want to be after these 75 days? Or maybe you can set yourself up for success and be like, okay, after 75 days, I'm gonna treat myself to this. So number 2 is plan it out. Plan it out, baby. Put it in your calendar, put it where you need to see it. I'm a very visual person, so if it's out of sight, out of mind. I may buy something like, ooh, I forgot I had that, because I put it in a drawer and I forgot about it, okay? Remember, you know you better than anybody else, okay? You could set reminders on your phone like, hey girl, go get your walk in, hydrate. Especially if drinking water is hard for you, use your phone to support your goals. Also, you can leave signs around the house. As an example, on the pantry. Y'all ever get home and I would be like a ratoncito, you know? Like opening up the pantry, opening up the refrigerator, going into the supply room and trying to figure out like, oh, I just want to eat something, right? Put little notes around where you need it, okay? Also, you can do like little affirmations on your window, like on your mirrors in your restroom. Put it on your iPhone. You can put it on your iPad and just leave yourself like, queen, I believe in you. I got this. Or girl, we're showing up this time. Or just something that really inspires you and motivates you, okay? Prep your snacks. Girl, yes. If you are like a snacky girl, make sure that you prep your snacks. Those little 100-calorie snacks, girl, I'm like, that's not enough. I need a little bit more. And it may be hard, you know? There's days that maybe you're doing the light. Okay, maybe you're doing the hard. Whatever you're doing, just make sure it supports your decision. The other thing you can do is list the snacks that are in alignment with your goals. You can put that on the refrigerator. So when you go at night and you're like, oh, I just want something, check that list of the approved snacks for you and then pull from there. I will make sure that I am dropping the snack ideas and what I'm eating in my 75 hard videos. So make sure you are subscribed. Let me ask you, what do you want from this challenge? These are questions that I want you to ask yourself, okay? Maybe it's discipline, mental clarity, a stronger body, more confidence, or peace. For me, I want to stay consistent with my nutrition. That is one of my biggest goals. That's where I had struggled at, was the nutrition part. I know that if I can dial that in, the results are going to continue to come. So write this down. In 75 days, I want to become the version of me who, insert I want you to revisit that when the motivation fades, because sometimes it does fade. At least I have experienced that every 75 hard challenge I've tried to do. Here's something I'm going to invite you to do too. Write a letter to the version of you who is about to start. Be honest, be kind, then seal it and open it up on day 75. And that could be the biggest present that you give to yourself, besides learning more about yourself. And you will be amazed at who you've become. Let's talk about community and our check-in system. Every week, I will be posting a recap video right here on our channel. I'm going to be dropping check-in questions in the comment section. That's where I want you all to drop in your wins for the week, your lessons, and your honest truth, because that's how we could really support each other. And here's the reason why I wanted to be on the YouTube videos, because not everybody is going to join the Facebook group. I'm really only doing it for the people who really love to be on Facebook. Me personally, I'm not on Facebook a lot, but I am committed to helping you guys and making sure that I support you guys. So I'm going to be checking in on Facebook with you guys daily. But my main hub and where this whole challenge will live here on the YouTube channel. So every week you have an opportunity to share your wins in the comment section. What I love about this, you guys, is that you guys are going to be able to read other people's wins as well. You're also going to be able to be inspired by other people's stories. I also want you to make sure that you know that you are being seen here. This is your place. And on Wednesdays, we're going to do a Walk With Me Wednesdays, a group walk live here on my YouTube channel to help get that outdoor walk, but together. Just comment your time zone below so I can make it work for most of the people. I'm in California. I'm like in the LA area. So I am Pacific Standard Time. Drop it down below. That way I could do it at the time that most of you guys are gonna do the Walk With Me on Wednesday. So it's called Walk With Me Wednesdays. This challenge starts August 1st and ends 75 days later. I will be documenting my journey weekly, showing up in real time, and I would love to have you there. If you've ever said, I need a little reset or I need to find myself again, this is your moment. And I'm not doing it alone anymore, because I have all of you beautiful souls walking with me. So grab your water bottle, your book, your sneakers, and let's do something that your future self will thank you for. I'm about to take out the Roberto, okay? I'm about to do some salsa dancing while I get my steps in. With that said, welcome to our challenge, our 75-day committed hearts. You are now a committed heart with us. I can't wait to do this journey with you guys. If you guys made it this far, you're a real one. You already know. I love you guys so very much. Thank you for being here, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications. With that said, if you are joining our challenge, down below, I would love for you to put your name, what state you're in, do you have any hobbies, and what is one thing that you are excited about, okay? Don't forget to comment those things down below. With that said, you guys, thank you guys so very much for being here. I am so grateful. My heart is so full that I get to do this with you guys. Thank you guys so very much, and I will see you guys on the next one. With that said, I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna go get my workout in. I will see you guys on the next one. I love you. Okay, bye. Forehead kiss.